This is the story of a man who realized the value of time and then what time did to him. This story is not just a story, but a reflection of our own lives. And if you stay with me until the end, you will also realize that we all have a wealth that is very important to value. So let's start today's journey with this story that will make you feel the power of time. At the busiest intersection of the city, where life was busy in an endless race, there was an old man sitting on a bench. In his hand was an old watch and an empty glass jar. People considered him strange and stayed away from him. This man's name was Alam. The job of Alam was only to catch time. When someone wasted his time in pointless anger or complained about someone unnecessarily, the Alam would catch a glimpse of this wasted time in his old watch and immediately collect it in his glass jar. The jar would glow with a faint blue light when another piece of time was added to it. One day, a young boy named Kamal passed by this intersection, very disappointed. The weariness and worry were clearly visible on his face. He was a painter, but he never had time to make his dreams come true. Kamal passed by the old man for a moment, and his eyes fell on the glass jar. He saw that a blue light was shining inside the jar, as if a star was trapped. Kamal found this scene very mysterious, but he ignored it and moved on. Alam looked at him and his watch and immediately understood that this was the person who needed help. He went to Kamal and asked him, "Son, do you feel the lack of time?" Kamal replied in shock, "Father, I have everything, but I don't have time to fulfill my dreams." The scholar smiled and pointed to his jar. "This is the time that people have wasted in foolishness. This is the time of those who have considered it worthless." Kamal did not understand what he was saying. He said, "Baba, what is all this?" The scholar replied, "Today I am going to give you a wealth that no one in the world has. I am going to give you time that you can use to fulfill your dreams." He opened his jar, and a bright blue ray came out of it and went straight to Kamal's chest. Kamal felt that a new energy had come into his body. Kamal immediately started using this new time. He took leave from his menial jobs and started working on his paintings day and night. He would wake up at night to paint and sleep during the day. He devoted himself completely to this work because he knew that this time was very precious. His paintings had a depth in life that was not usually seen. A few months later, one of Kamal's paintings was exhibited. People were amazed to see his paintings. He had a passion and enthusiasm that no one had seen before. The owner of a famous art gallery bought his paintings, and his name became famous in the city. Kamal had now become a successful and well-known painter. One day, he returned to the same intersection where Alam had met him. He saw that Alam was still sitting on the same bench. He had the same old watch in his hand and a new empty jar. Kamal greeted Alam and thanked him. "Baba, you have given me the greatest gift. I am here today because of you." Alam replied with a smile, "I have not given you anything, son. I have only given back what you have never lost. This was the time that was saved for you." "But how can an artist like me become a successful person?" Kamal asked. The scholar took a deep breath and said, "The secret of success is not in the amount of time, but in its use. When you went to your job, you used to think that you were wasting time, but in fact, you were spending your time to improve your life. Similarly, when I gave you time, you used it properly." "But from whom do you collect time?" Kamal asked. The scholar replied, "I collect time from people who waste it without any purpose." Kamal laughed on hearing this. It is just like you are taking money from someone and giving it to someone else. The scholar replied, Yes, of course, but I am a big investor not only in money, but also in time. Kamal thanked Alam on seeing him. You have taught me not time, but the importance of time. The scholar smiled and said goodbye to him and leaned on his watch. He had a new empty jar in his hand and was waiting for the next person who would waste his time. So friends, this story teaches us that time is the most valuable asset. When we waste it carelessly, we are actually losing our future. The purpose of this story is that you value your time and use it to fulfill your dreams and goals. Because people who do not value time, leave it for others. If you like this story, then like this video and subscribe to our channel to listen to more such stories. Your support is very important to me. So, see you in the next story.